All right. Good evening. It is Friday Night Live with Pearl Manhattan, and we're going to do some music and chat. Give a few minutes for the notifications to go out and see if anybody else comes in. Mike Wheeler was first, as usual. Good evening, Mike. Glad to see you here. Hope you have had a wonderful day and on this fantastic July the 3rd. And my beautiful daughter, I'm so glad you're here. Glad you could stop by. Um, yeah, so here we are, and we'll give it a couple minutes. I'll show you guys while you're here. I can't show Mike, but I'll tell you about it. Mike, I am holding up in front of the screen my very own Baby Yoda, baby Yoda, that I got from Build-A-Bear, and I will describe him to you. He looks like Baby Yoda, and he's got hands, and he's really soft. He's soft like, oh, I don't know, it's very, very soft, and his ears are pink on the inside and green on the outside. And he's got great big black eyes and a cute little nose, and he has his little brown robe with the cowl on it, and he's got feet, and on the bottom of his right foot it says Star Wars. And then if you push his right hand, could you hear all that? He makes that noise. And if you push his left hand, he plays the song, which I don't want to get copyright strike, so I'm going to talk over it and not let you hear it, but because I don't want a copyright strike. But anyway, my chat's not moving, so I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me pull up my other chat. There it is. Okay, so you can see him and you heard all that, Aya? So yeah, that's my Baby Yoda, and I got him from Build-A-Bear, and he came today. He wasn't supposed to get here until Monday, but he came today instead. So we're gonna give it a few more minutes and wait and see if anybody comes in. Or I could just go ahead and start singing. I know there's a lot of people who don't stay up this late, some of my East Coast friends, so they will watch the replay. So I will go on and start singing some songs. Okay, do a hard reboot, Mike Wheeler. We'll hold down the fort for you. I'm going to go ahead and start with my show on this wonderful Friday night. By the way, if you hear some popping and crackling, that is the fireworks outside. Fireworks are allowed in the county where I live, and so people are out shooting them off in the street. Some of them might get loud. Don't worry, it's just mortars and firecrackers. So anyway. Looking back has never done that much for me, and Rafiki said to leave your past behind. Still, I think if I had better memories, I might have kept some of my mind. But looking forward never happens easily. I tend to stop and stare and marvel at everyone's bravery and wonder how they got there. This is me and my chapter. This is me and my chapter. chapter is your contribution to the energy that makes the world go round. Your legacy to leave behind for others, to leave everything better than you found. So write your chapter quietly and clearly. Do not sacrifice yourself to make it hurt. Don't exaggerate for fear of lacking color. When you're done, stand behind every word. This is me and my chapter. This is me and my chapter. I stand before you here without my pride, without my fear. Leave it laying on the floor so it won't trouble me no more. This is me and my chapter. This is me and my chapter. This is me and my chapter. All right, and that was me and my chapter. That's the song I wrote for 5090. And 5090 is a songwriting challenge. There's a video, the last video I did last Wednesday about 5090. And this one, I started with the title. They have a tool called Titler. And I went through and I saw me and my chapter. And it just struck me. And this song came out from it. And I really enjoy writing it. I enjoy playing it. I think it's a great song. So, do a chat check real quick. See if anybody else has come in. Oh, okay. We will be moving on to the next song. Because I just like playing music. And hopefully, you'll get to watch the replay of this. For those of you watching the replay, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and click on that bell. Even if you're already subscribed, check the bell and check that subscribe button. I've found that YouTube has been unsubscribing me from people that I really want to see in the last week or so. So make sure you're getting notifications for my live videos. I go live 3 times a week. And make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me, if you could. Or the thumbs down, whichever. I mean, it's interaction. Let me know you were here by hitting, hopefully, the thumbs up button. But anyway, alright, we're going to move on. Somewhere there were promises someone never filled, and saucers full of secrets that were never spilled. Somewhere there's a blind man who's been blessed with inner sight, and somewhere there's a rainbow lighting up the darkest night. And I wanna go somewhere, 'cause I know I can't stay here. And I wanna be somewhere without this pain and tears. And I want a new playground, 'cause this one's getting me down. Things have gotta be better somewhere. Somewhere there's a hungry child finally being fed, and first responders rushing in where angels fear to tread. Somewhere there's a cry for help that's rising weak and faint. Somewhere there's a miracle just looking for a saint. I wanna go somewhere, 'cause I know I can't stay here. And I wanna be somewhere without this pain and tears. I want a new playground, 'cause this one's getting me down. Things have gotta be better somewhere. Seems we only take for granted the very things we lose. When the choice is slim and none, tell me, which one do you choose? I'll take a plane, I'll take a train, hell, I'd take a bicycle built for two. But I gotta get out of here and go anywhere but here. Somewhere there are empty streets where we turn loose to roam, and lonely people passing by try to find a way back home. Sometimes it takes all my strength to chase a new sunrise. When I'm lost, I find my way in my baby boy's blue eyes. And I wanna go somewhere, 'cause I know I can't stay here. And I wanna be somewhere without this pain and tears. And I want a new playground, 'cause this one's getting me down. Things have gotta be better somewhere. Things have gotta be better somewhere. And that was Somewhere. And that was a song I wrote before I got into February album writing month on 5090. One of the first songs I wrote in this second incarnation of my music career. I stopped, let's see. All right, Mike. Well, you don't really have to worry about it right now, because I think you're probably the only one in here. And but that's all right. That's quite all right. Like I said, I know people are going to watch the replay. This is really late, and I may move it to another time because it's not on the live play schedule or anything like that. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, oh, there you are. You're here, Aya. Okay. I was in a gaming group, and tonight is their gaming group, and I saw where Shep has gone live on Twitch with his Call of Duty group, and coming up after me is Shelly Starwalker. She's got some 1980s music trivia she's doing. That'll be on the next hour, no matter what time zone you're in, so in about 45 minutes. I don't have her link handy, but I'm sure somebody can pull it up. If you find it, Mike, throw it in the chat a little later in case anybody does come in, they know to go see Shelly. The next song is another one I wrote for 5090 and FAWM. Traffic speeding, hearts are bleeding, lives are lost, and mothers bleeding, talking heads, all having meetings about how great they are. Another paycheck, another train wreck, drink and drug it, make it high tech, help got lost in the bottleneck, red cape a la carte. I want to open up, you know, but you need to take it slow. This olive branch you're holding isn't lost on me. With your arms wide open and your hands empty, but it it doesn't jive with everything I'm seeing. Just take it slow. Bills are piling, no one's smiling. Take it all and just keep dialing. Wearing rags and call it styling. Dumpster dilettante. Sewage flowing, hate is growing. Hold it in and nothing showing. On the guard, 'cause everyone's throwing curveballs. I want to open up, you know, but you need to take it slow. This olive branch you're holding isn't lost on me. With your arms wide open and your hands empty, but it doesn't jive with everything I'm seeing. Just take it slow. I think my favorite line in that song is dumpster dilettante. I think I'm most proud of that line. Quite crafty. All right, Jonathan Chong, welcome in. Jonathan Chong, everybody give a cheer. Jonathan Chong is here. Bet you never expected a welcome like that, huh? Good to see you, man. Glad you're here. I'll show you, Jonathan, what I got today, what came in the mail today. You see what I got today? My green screen's acting up with him because he's green, but this is what I got today, and he makes Isn't that cute? I gotta show it off because he's just so fun. I'm showing everybody. All right, next song I'm doing is Big Llama. It's a fun one. I gotta write more fun songs. Next weekend, next Friday, hopefully I'll have a whole set of original songs because 5090 starts in about an hour and a half from me. And so I'll be writing songs ferociously for the next 3 months. Oh, you saw on Instagram. Am I following you on Instagram? It does sound like Shep. After this is over, I'm going to check and make sure I'm following you on Instagram. I think I am. I try to follow everybody who follows me because I'm that way. All right, this is Big Llama. I was sipping on my coffee on the front porch in my socks. It was early Sunday morning, had my bagels and my lox. I turned off the TV and hidden all my clocks, and the sun was just on the rise. As I bit into my bagel, I began to smell a smell. I glared down at the dog. Are you a portal into hell? In the hedge there was a stirring, and I jumped a mile high. That's when the walking carpet filled the sky. There's a big llama on the loose, he's nibbling at my roses. There's a big llama on the loose, watch where you put your toeses. There's a big llama on the loose, someone call 911. On TV this looks like much more fun. At first I ran in circles, and then I stood up. I dropped my lox and bagel and dumped my coffee cup. I tangled in the wind chimes and tripped over the pup, and I landed on my favorite ficus plant. At this point, I do believe the llama had moved on, but I was on a mission to go and find my phone. With all of these entanglements and forced to slither prone, About this time I noticed I was not alone. My next door neighbor had been watering the grass. Mr. Jones from up the hill had been jogging past. Quite a crowd was growing, but no one dared to ask. They all just stood around and stared as I lay on the tongue and groove and thought about my life, my pride and joy, my children, and my loving wife. Of how I could recover, of how I could go on after meeting the big llama at dawn. There's a big llama on the loose, he's nibbling at my roses. There's a big llama on the loose, watch where you put your toeses. There's a big llama on the loose, someone call 911. On TV, this looks like much more fun. And that is a true story, ripped from the local headlines. Happened a couple miles from me, that a llama had gotten loose from the state fairgrounds and was carousing a neighborhood at dawn and eating people's gardens and things like that. It was hilarious. Let's go back to the chat now. See who we got. AJC, Magic, Amy, good evening. So glad you could be here. Ready, Set, Autism. Hey, I don't remember your names. I know I've seen them in the videos and everywhere else. I do not remember your names, and I feel bad about that. Oh, and Mike, 88, New York City. Oh, yeah, y'all want to see my child again? I'll show you the child again, my baby Yoda. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, he is so soft, you guys. He is so soft. And listen, I'll make him talk. Can you hear that? Is he not the sweetest little thing? And I sat there and held him when he got here. I sat here and held him and just, oh, he's so cute. And it was a little pricey, I'm not going to lie, but I gave up coffees and meat. So I could afford him. I just eat rice and vegetables for the next 3 months. No, not that bad. Seriously, I'm vegan by choice, not because I bought him. But I got him from Build-A-Bear, if you're interested, where I got him from Build-A-Bear, and the whole package was about $65. But it's collector worthy, and it had a tag. I had to take the tag off its ear because I couldn't hug him with the tag, but they are collector's items. And to show you, if you haven't seen them, I'll show you my other two. I'm working on the whole set. See, I've got the Wookiee, and my Wookiee is my Wookiee, and I have my Darth Vader Build-A-Bear, and I bought both of these a few years ago. Aya, when did I buy these? Do you remember? Because you were with me, I think. But anyway, so I have those. So now I have the Baby Yoda, and next big purchase will be they have a Sith Lord one, and then they have a Stormtrooper, and so those will be my next one. Now going back, I think Chris and Amanda. Okay, Ready, Set, Autism. Got it. I'll remember that now. Chris and Amanda. Your children, oh my gosh, if you have not seen Ready, Set, Autism's kids, they are the most beautiful children and so well spoken. I mean, even the 3-year-old, I didn't have a problem understanding him at all. And he speaks for himself so very well. And, but all 3 children, just absolutely beautiful children. I mean, absolutely. All right, Amy had asked, what is this instrument? This is called an auto harp. You may have seen one of these in grade school. Your music teacher might have had one, because they're easy to play. If you notice, and I'll try and hold it up here, you see the buttons have letters on them. Those are the chords. So it's kind of like playing 12 strings at the same 12-string guitars at the same time, but you push down the chord button and you get a different chord every time you push down a different button. And there's lots of strings, and you never get it totally in tune. But you also don't have people asking to play along with you, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. I like being the star of the show. His name is Leviathan, and I love him so much that even when he knocked my 2 front teeth out, and because these look totally natural, I know. No, he knocked my 2 front teeth out, and but I still love him, and I've had him for about, how long have I had him? How long have I had him? Probably 20 years, I think. Something like that. Anyway, okay. Well, there's zithers, and there's dulcimers, and, yeah. Alright. Moving right along. I think I'm going to skip this one tonight. This one is called Memphis Healing, but it's really long and really slow, and I might doze off in the middle of it, so I'd really hate to subject you guys to that, because then nobody'd be here to turn off the stream. So, all right. Oh, Chris and Manda, you'll get this song. This is a song I wrote about being a parent of a child where we don't get out much. And I have 3 children, and the 2 older ones, the middle one left for college year before last. This will be her sophomore year in college, and then the oldest is almost 30. But there was a time where I had all of them at home. And if you have children, you know someone with children, or you have pets, or you've seen someone with children and or pets, you can identify with this song. It's called This Is My Circus. I'm holding. Let me find the right key. I'm holding. I can't find the right key. I'm holding together by a thread. I managed to eat, get out of bed. I fed the cats, took out the trash. I don't know how much longer I will last. This is my circus, these are my monkeys. Stick around, you can see my high wire act. I dance with fire and juggle chainsaws, all with no net, I should add. I'm dancing backwards, oh in high heels, in a frilly, silly gown. When the puppies raise their paws, be sure to give applause. Then the egress is waiting just for you. We shoot a human out of a cannon, and that human is always me. Without a helmet, the ground is well met, but I tuck and roll, you see. The work is tiring, but I keep smiling, and I never let 'em see me sweat. Odds are good things will come crashing down soon, but it hasn't happened yet. This is my circus, these are my monkeys. Stick around, you can see my high wire act. I dance with fire and juggle chainsaws, all with no net I should add. I'm dancing backwards, oh, in high heels, in a frilly, silly gown. When the puppies raise their paws, be sure to give applause, then the egress is waiting just for you. I said that egress is waiting just for you. Go on, that egress is waiting just for you. And a little bit of trivia here. Let's see. Do we have anyone in the chat who knows, one, what the word egress means, and two, who coined that word? Who used that word? Anybody know? If you could give me just one word, whatever, egress. Because I learned this little fact from my mama way back when. My mama loved little silly songs and folk songs and stuff like that. So, let's see. Wait and see. Anybody know anything about the word egress and who made it famous? It does mean exit. Very good, Mike. Now, who made it popular? Do you know? I'll go ahead and tell you. P.T. Barnum. He had all those wonderful exhibits, and he noticed that people would hang around and linger and loiter, and he couldn't move as many people through the act. I'm looking at the screen like you're over there. You're over here. He couldn't move as many people through, so he started putting up big signs with big bright letters, and it said, "This way to the egress." And nobody really knew what egress was. It was, these were everyday people, and that was a big word in the time. And so people were like, egress, well, we get, and he hyped it up. You got to go see the egress. Come on, keep moving. You got to get to the egress. And so he would rush them through the attraction until... Wow, Henry. Hi, CJ. I'm doing a concert. Okay? Okay. See, he tried to photobomb me, but he just forgot. All right, go on to bed, Chris and Manda. So nice to see you. So glad you were here. So that's the story of egress and where it came from. All right, how are we doing on time? It is 8:33. Like I said, Shelly Starwalker is coming up on the next hour with some trivia. 80s trivia, 80s music trivia. I'm not sure which year she's doing, but it's always a fun time if you plan to be up for another hour. I know you East Coasters, it's getting kind of late for you, but it is Friday night. Come on, live a little. She says at 8:30 her time, right? But Shelly Starwalker will be up next with some music trivia, and it's always a lot of fun. And so, and I've just got a couple songs left, so. Lean and bend, here I am again, like a reed against the water. Bob and sway, you work your way, but in my heart you're a squatter. Left and right in the fight. Tell me, do you think you're leading? Don't be lax, I'll take the chance. You won't catch me pleading. You twist, I turn. You think I'd learn, but I'm stuck in this dance with you. You turn, I twist. I'm sorry I ever kissed you. How can I miss you? I break free and leave you be. Please find another partner. I'm so through. I'm bent in two. And I don't feel like dancing anymore. No, I don't feel like dancing anymore. Can you hear my son wandering around? Tonight is 1983. Oh, man. 1983 was a good year. 1983.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Are you coming to say hello to all the people that are watching me give a concert?
Yes.
Okay. He is so funny. I love my boy. Yeah, and it's July the 3rd. July the 3rd, I always think about, July is a special month for me because my first boyfriend, our second date was on July the 3rd. That was the night he kissed me. Yep, we were listening to Beatles on a cassette recorder. It was 1981, I think. And but also July, tomorrow makes 10 years that my boyfriend and I have been together. Our anniversary is on the 4th of July. And if you're watching, honey, which I doubt he is because he got to go and hang out with his family this weekend. But if you're watching, Eric, I love you. All right. Alrighty, ready. How's the sound, guys? Can you hear me all right? Am I sounding all right? My green screen seems to be working pretty well. I'm proud of this. If you ever need a cheap green screen, Dollar Tree, green tablecloth. Seriously. Alright. This one's called Paper Boats. Days are long and dreams are hard and hearts are charred. And the green is always just beyond the fence. Don't make sense. Can't recall the better days lost in the haze. And everything is just beyond the grasp. Nothing lasts. When I can't make the pieces fit and there's nothing to do but sit, may as well make the best of it. I'm heading down to the water with a big stack of paper. Sit on the bank in my overcoat. Make paper boats. See what floats. It's quiet here except the breeze that moves the trees. There's a gentleness, it's easier I find to leave things behind. Smooth the corners down and turn the edges round. Then set it sailing on the current flow and let it go. When I can't make the pieces fit and there's nothing to do but sit, may as well make the best of it. I'm heading down to the water with a big stack of paper. Sit on the bank in my overcoat. And for the benefit of Mike Wheeler, I just stuck my tongue out at the camera because I keep missing the chords. Make paper boats, see what floats. With a little hope, make paper boats, see what floats. I'm a little fumble fingery tonight. That's another reason why I might be moving this to a weekday. Just so many people streaming, and I don't want to step on anybody else's toes, but yeah. All right, folks. I know it's a little earlier than an hour, but I like to give people time between the streams to get up and move around, because I know there's a lot of people who do a lot of streams in a row, and you need to get up and move once in a while. This song is a song that I like to end all of my live stream concerts on, because it's nice, peaceful ending. It's kind of a meditation for me, and when I get to the end, there's a part where I say, "Sing it with me," and I hope you will. The words are easy. So there I sat on a pile of ashes, broken TV for my throne. The tower had fallen with flames and crashes, leaving me all alone. Ooh, and as I sat in my self-loathing pity, cursing everything that I lacked, except in my trash heap, with great resignation, almost strength to react, I started to sing, humming and mumbling, letting my soul find the woods. I swayed with the trees, and I sat in the sunlight, and I watched the bugs and the birds. I am humble, I am open, I have ears to hear and eyes to see. I am breathing, I am present and content to be. And still I sat on my pile of ashes, but everything felt alright. My voice grew strong, and my song grew louder, and my soul was filled with light. I am humble and I am open. I have ears to hear and eyes to see. I am breathing, I am present and content to be. Sing it with me now. I am humble, I am open, I have pretend to be. Oh, wow. I promise you, every time I say, sing it with me, I get chills because I can hear people at least thinking it. If you're not singing out loud, I can hear people singing it with me. And it sounds so lovely. This has been a great evening with you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Real quick, I want to say a quick thank you. In just a minute, I'll point to it. A real quick thank you to Dean at the Live Place. Dean is now listing live streams from over 110 streamers. It is your guide, your channel guide to family friendly live streams in every topic you can imagine, from travel, cruises, theme parks, lifestyle, cooking, disabilities, and just plain fun. There are streamers who stream just to put a smile on your face. So check out theliveplace.com, and you won't even need network TV anymore. Get a smart TV with YouTube on it, and you'll be watching it 24 hours a day, I promise. There are streams there for everybody. Also, I'd like to thank my moderators. Tonight was Mike Wheeler and Aya, my beautiful daughter. And hopefully she'll be getting on some streams with me here soon. She lives a couple hours away from me, so it's kind of difficult, but we'll see what we can do. And lastly, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching this video and for listening to my music. I've waited and worked hard all my life for this time right here where I could share my music with the world. And I couldn't be happier to have this platform. Tune in Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, where this coming Sunday will be our first episode of Express Yourself, Healing Through Art. And we're going to be doing some art projects with supplies you probably already have around your house. And we're talking about how art can help you heal from things, and that the journey is always more important than the destination. And it's a marathon, not a sprint. Also, Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, I do my music story. This month will all be, and probably for the next 3 months, will all be focused on my songwriting procedures and writing songs for the 50/90 Songwriting Challenge and things like that. So tune into that. You can always catch the replays. I try to leave the live chat up for the replays too. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you for watching my video. Thank you for catching up. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Have a safe 4th of July. Have a happy 4th of July. And remember that we're all kind of holed up in our house. So if you haven't talked to your neighbor for a couple days, give them a phone call or put on your mask and knock on their door. Check on the people around you and make sure they're okay. Peace to you and to all you love. Good night.